Welcome back to the Hobbit Hikers adventure in Costa Rica. I flew in last night so that I would be here before everybody else got here so I could kind of get a lay of the land and make sure everybody got here safely. I'm staying at the KC Hotel in San Jose. So I woke up, I had a nice leisurely sleep in. So I got up and I walked through the hotel, and it's really beautiful and lush and green, and I went to breakfast at the little hotel restaurant, which is al fresco dining because you're sitting by the pool with no roof, and it's really nice and breezy and it's just super beautiful. Now, I woke up feeling very happy and excited for the day and ready to go. I had my traditional Costa Rican breakfast. They have the best coffee on the planet. It's my favorite coffee in the whole world. They always have fresh fruit and they have beans and rice. I noticed this sign by the pool, which means no fucking in the pool. While I was having breakfast in Costa Rica, Sarah and Shelby were trying to get Charlotte to take her medicine because trying to get this cat to swallow a pill is absolutely impossible. They thought they did it, and then she immediately spit it out after getting her treat, so she had it tucked away somewhere in her cheeks. This was their 7th try, and this pill could not be dissolved in water, so it's already over, don't worry about it. They got it down her. I came back to my hotel room, I took a shower, I turned on some Daria because it was one of the only things I could get to play, and I put my makeup on and took a shower, and I was really worn out. But I was still feeling excited to meet everybody and go to our dinner and to say hello to everyone. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you know how this trip started and how it's going to end. Spoiler alert, not well. But look how cute Cassie looks in her dress. Oh my God, it's so cute, very Lisa Frank. We all started off with great intentions and with lots and lots of excitement. We all met our guide, Yvonne. I was very optimistic at this point, excited to meet everyone, excited for things to go well, but they did not go well, and I'm going to get into that, and I'm going to let you know right now. I'm a very transparent creator, a very transparent host, a very transparent person. I don't want to pretend like things went well when they did not. I'm going to walk you through each day and tell you exactly what happened so that you can make your own decisions, and I just want to let you know that it was a trial and terror. But right now, nothing bad has happened yet, and right now I'm meeting a really, really sweet Costa Rican cat. We did have some Mercury retrograde happenings here. So we had 2 travelers who missed their flights and or had to be put on standby, and things were just not going well for them, and they were not able to make it to the dinner. They were still stuck traveling and at the airport, and things were not going well for them. So I was very worried about them during this whole dinner. There was another traveler who got the dates wrong, and she was not going to be able to make it until the next morning when we were supposed to be traveling to another city. So those are the first 3 things that happened that were hard and difficult. But our dinner was good. We had some dessert. We fed the kitty cat. It was a really fun time. And then they surprised us at the restaurant with this dance about the culture of Costa Rica and their history. And they told us all about dancing, and they put on a performance, which while it was very interesting and very beautiful, it was very awkward because we didn't know this was going to happen. And you know, it's kind of awkward, like whenever somebody sings happy birthday to you and you're just like, oh, okay, it was just us in the restaurant and they were performing just for us and making lots of direct eye contact. And a lot of us were like, what do we do now? But I will say I thought it was very cool and very interesting. And it was, when they said that they had a surprise for us, a lot of us thought it meant like, oh, we're going to get ice cream. We did not think we were going to get a full show, song, and dance. And they were doing lots of yelling and lots of screaming. And it was actually really cool, but none of us were prepared. Also, how cute is he? Everybody thought he was just so cute. We just loved it. Then they grabbed my hand and they told us to start running, and we were like, what? So they took us on like a weird trip around the restaurant as a group, and we were all running and screaming, and I was holding this man's hand, and I don't know what happened. Then they said, who wants to dance? And we were like, what? And I was like, hey, just so you know, challenge by choice. No one is being forced to dance. But we all did anyway because it was like, well, when in Rome, I guess we'll dance anyway. The one thing I like about Hobbit hikers and our Hobbit hiker trips is that you don't have to feel stupid or silly. Even if you don't know how to do something, we just do it anyway. No one's gonna make fun of you. We're just gonna giggle and do it anyway. And you know what? We had a good time even though it was unexpected. Here's my dance partner, Cass, and there's Jamie and Janelle. It was a good bonding experience even though none of us were expecting it, and it was very silly. And we all got to learn a little bit about culture and history, and we got to participate. And one thing I like is that we are participators. After dinner, I had to buy a sweatshirt, even though I didn't want to spend that much money on it because my sweatshirt smelled like mildew because it got rained on the night before, and it was just so stinky I could barely stand it. And of course, we went to the gift shop and had some very silly moments outside of the gift shop. Then it was time to get off the bus. We brought food back for the 2 people who did not make their flights because they were going to get in at about 1 a.m. After dinner, a couple of us headed over to the bar to have a little nightcap before bed. I ordered sangria. I felt guilty because she cut up all this fresh fruit for me at like 11 p.m. and then we all went to bed.